let me be clear. I cannot call the police. My green light was that it was the male ISIS William Murray who was the one that kicked in my door, made attempts. My green light is I fixed my door better than I realized. I really want to stay on point, so I'm going to plug. Although it's causing injury. Where was I? Okay, it's possible that the first time they kicked in the door here with the city officials, it wasn't fixed good, and it's possible the second time not good. But this time I must have fixed it really good. This is the best I can say. It's just too fucking much for me anymore here. It's evident that I did because of the force used on my door. And of course, there's no one else but me in here. But it was so loud and so harsh. I thought it was the city official big old guys doing it again. Big old men doing it again. It wasn't. They didn't get in. The person doing it wasn't planning on stopping. Something stopped them because they kept going boom, boom, boom. By push 3, kick 3, I realized they're not going to stop, and I was not prepared for it. I have to wear a face eye mask, so it makes my skin even worse. I had my light on as green lighted, and I turned it off at 1:30, and when I turned it off within half an hour or an hour, they kicked in my door, tried to. I woke up and the TV was still blasting above me in the murder room, and I forgot to mention a very important thing. They started blasting my YouTubes at the same time as blasting the TV. For a good 3 minutes, I heard my YouTube's brah, brah, brah pounding, along with the TV that is still pounding and was still pounding when I filmed and is still pounding when I left the room. So a terrorist had come back in here after even last night and started playing my YouTubes really loud and wants me to film them and talk about them. My guidance is this is revenge for taking down the ISIS terrorist cell. I helped do it. It's revenge. And my guidance was that I ask things, okay, before I go to bed. I got no indication that I was going to have my door kicked in. Hold on. There's noise or I plug, one of the two. I'm going to plug. My guidance this morning after I got more sleep, I went to sleep about 3:30. I was really scared. I turned the light back on. My guidance was the people here for the terrorists that you can identify. I can identify a lot of terrorists. There's people, other terrorists that I cannot identify, I do not know who they are. And they are so dangerous. If I would have got in the way of that, even put anything about what they were doing, they were here, anything, you get my point? It would have been on me. Those people would have been coming after mommy right here. And I can't be bringing that kind of danger to myself. And Jesus knew that person wasn't going to be able to get in. I know that sounds like I'm making up stories, so there's always a happy ending, and trying to say that Jesus, archangels, my guidance is bulletproof. But I'm going to ask that you please believe me, because I don't talk about anything that's going on here. Half the time, most of the time, I tell you I can't report anything. So, no one in their right mind would want to bring those people to themselves because you're tweeting that they're there, or you're tweeting anything about their fucking operation. No, all I knew was just to leave that light on and crawl on my hands and knees to bed at 10 p.m. Bye.